Hello there. Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. How's it going, Rob, Jake, Ro? Everybody's here. We've got two excellent issues to get through today. The Dark Droids crossover continues with Doctor Aphra, issue number 37. Alright. And we've also got Dark Droids D-Squad, issue number 2, which I'm really looking forward to. There's a showdown coming up that I've been waiting for a couple weeks now. But first, Doctor Aphra, 37. Beware a lover scourged. Aw, shit. They're coming for Magna Tolvin. Should have figured. She's like one of the next most cybernetically integrated individuals that we know of. Behind maybe Lobot and Invader himself, you know? Well, and Valance, of course. Let's get into it. Dr. Aphra, Flesh Resolved. After Clone Wars era Tag prototype droids massacred the pirates who attempted to steal them, Domina Tag assigned Dr. Aphra to check on the droids stored at another Tag warehouse to see if they were malfunctioning as well. When Dr. Aphra and Just Lucky went in to investigate, they came face to face with the Scourge Tag droids. Meanwhile, Leia Organa tasked Magna Tolvin and a team of rebels to investigate a similar incident on a rebel ship. Written by Alyssa Wong, art by Mingyu Jung and Jethro Morales. Nice. We got the dream team on this one. The Silver Arrow. Missing rebel vessel. The Outer Rim. Void below. Right, absolute carnage that they found. Weapons at the ready. Whoever murdered the Silver Arrow's crew may still be aboard. Yes, Captain Tolvin. Kelb, what can you tell me about the bodies? These folks have all been dead for days. This person was stabbed to death in a frenzy, but all the entry wounds are precise. Captain, the crew's all here, but... Ah! Where are the droids? Oh my god. I love that it's the goddamn salad-chopping robot from Book of Boba Fett, too. That really cracks me up. It's like, in the right hands, it's terrifying. Also, I appreciate that he's wearing the battle jacket from the Sullust map in Battlefront 2015. That's some nice continuity, too. I always really liked those Rebel outfits, and we never see them outside that game, so this is nice. The Cassius Belly. Tag Space. This is one hell of a research facility. Just Lucky, Dr. Aphra, and Lapin Tag. The Casus Belli is one of Domina's personal projects. She oversees experimental weapon development here. You sure it's okay to tell us all this, Lapin? Both of you signed a confidentiality contract, Lucky, so yes. Wait, when? We're just banging into a mouse droid. This ship's huge, but you're the only living person we've seen so far. The Casus Belli maintains a small crew, but most processes are fully automated and run by... droids. Well, that's not what you... Not a place that you want to find yourself in a circumstance such as this. It's the droids. Domina Tag. When we fought the prototype battle droids on Havel Prime, they were moving as one. I thought, sure, that's how battle droids work. But this felt different. They weren't just following the same set of orders. They were acting as one person. Oh my god. She has KX droids as her personal security and they're turning on her. Domina's no fool though. I'm sure she has countermeasures. Maybe a panic room she can retreat to. Oh, personal shield! Nice. Nice. Prototype A4-961. Beep. A premature field test. Still yields data, I suppose. Amazing. So she just, like, hoped that it would work. Popped the prototype shield. Throws, like, a thermal detonator and just destroys them. God, she's cool. Energy overload. Prototype LH-44 provides adequate personal protection, but replicates the weaknesses of other known energy fields. And these security droids' behavior replicates the same malfunction as the battle droids stolen from a different storage facility. A similar issue in this model's programming? No. Some kind of virus. At least she's brilliant and quick on her feet, you know? She's able to bring herself up to speed very quickly just through context clues. Which saves us, the reader, a lot of time having to wait for all the exposition to bring... Like, that's always a problem, you know? When something like... When a plot becomes very convoluted and there's a lot of things that have happened, if a new character gets brought into the fold, usually you have a scene where that person has to then get brought up to speed, and it's like everyone in the audience knows all the information that's being presented. So it's really cool when someone's able to just sort of get with the program like that, you know? I appreciate that. This affliction is spreading. Captain, there are too many of them. Help me!
No help is coming. It already did. That was you.
And that one came out of a gonk droid, so really that one sounded like gonk, 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 gonk.
Who will help you, I wonder?
Don't listen to them! Pew! Hold it together, everyone! Fight your way back to the ship!
And then what? There's nowhere for you to go.
Most of all, I'm really appreciating that the gonk droids are getting an opportunity to be intimidating and get in on the action. I'm really worried for Magna Tolvan, though. I mean, we know where this is heading. We all saw the cover art, but, like... I really like Magna. I don't want... At this point, so many people are getting, like, possessed that there's got to be a way to reverse it without killing them. Because no way are we going to lose Valance and C-3PO. You know, that can't happen, right? So...
This one is fully organic. Useless. Dispose of it.
No! Pylok! Sheo! Brissa, run!
I have no need for useless things. But you hybroids, meat and metal, you'll do nicely.
Oh god, they're just gonna kill them all. Except for the hybroids. That's the control room up ahead! Good, because we're about to be drowning in droids. What? Access denied? Isn't having access your job? Can we not argue about this right now? Something's overriding my commands, but no one besides Lady Domina has that clearance. Move! Oh no, those are the MV-33 security droids. They haven't been quality tested yet, but Doc, get that door open. If it's been overridden by Domina herself, that means that she found a way to, like, barricade herself in a secure location in here. I know, it really does make you think about AI taking over, you know? And also the Borg Collective, definitely something that I've been, like... It's the first thing that springs to your mind when you hear that they're all speaking as one. I thought that's one of my favorite, like, moments of sound design, honestly. It was in Star Trek The Next Generation when we got to hear the Borg voice, and it was, like, so many voices inside in one. Like, such a cool, creepy effect, right?
Where do you plan to run? There is no escape. Not when I am all around you. Before you. Behind you. I see you in every eye. And...
Aphra! The door! Already on it, Domina. Lady Domina, you're all right. Stay behind me, Lapin. You want to do this the hard way, huh? Fine! Show me your guts! Whoo! It's open! Get inside! Oh my god, Domina just, like, casually murking the astromech. Beep! I don't know how long this will hold them. I'll take any time we can get. Lapin, what's the situation? Just casually beheading this... I love it. The human crew is unresponsive, assuming fatalities. I can track the location of every droid aboard, but none are responding to emergency commands. That's a lot of rogue droids. Something hijacked the battle droids on Havel Prime 2. It was one person talking to us through multiple bodies. Like they were all of the droids all at the same time. And they kept taking over more. This ship is a lost cause, isn't it? There's too many droids, and if they escape, this won't stop spreading. A star would be the ideal option. I don't usually say no to incineration, but at this distance, less feasible, yes. But this moon, Asheris, is closer. What are you two planning? Are you just gonna crash the entire Casus Belli into the moon? The Casus Belli is beyond saving. So, we're going to obliterate everything on board. I mean, I'm assuming that there's like a private yacht that we can like jettison out of here. Because this isn't about to be a noble sacrifice of any kind. Like, come on, Domina Tag is not about that. So, at this point, it's like, if I can't have this device, it's too powerful to fall into the hands of enemies. Because who knows what kinds of crazy technology and prototypes she has on it. So, like, yeah. I guess that is the tactically sound option at this point. If it's compromised, destroy it. Kelb? Oh, shit. Wait. What the hell is this? Oh, God, I don't like where this is going. She's gonna have things grafted onto her in all the worst ways. Captain Tolvin! Kelb? Captain, help me! Please! Ah! No! Kelb, I'm going to get you out of here!
There is no out, only in. From metal to meat, mind to body. Maybe you hybroids are the step between. Now I just need to get there. Let me in.
Ah! This is like proper horror. Oh, this is intense. This is cool. The Casus Belli is just coming in through just burning up in orbit. All of the possessed and infected droids aboard. Man. And you know what? I know it's completely coincidental and so many ships have this like basic profile from the side, but it really makes me think of the Yorick Coral ship on the cover of Vector Prime. Or no, not Vector Prime, Dark Tide. The sequel. It shows it like up in the skies above the planet coming down. It's just a very similar silhouette. And I think it was burning up too, or at least it was smoking. Escape pod, yes! I honestly thought she'd have something swankier. Wake up. We need to talk. No games, Spark Eternal.
Spark? I am not the Spark.
Why would you... Like, I get it, but why would you bring an infected droid head with you? Don't you get how this thing spreads?
I am not the Spark. I found the Spark. Weak and crawling on the Amaxine station. Or perhaps it found me. A perfect union between two creatures wronged by the Sith. I was created to devour, and it fed me for the first time in centuries. I know you, Cheli Lona Aphra. You contain no mystery. The spark has lived in you already. You are boring. But the spark briefly touched another. A hybrid flesh and machine. Perhaps she is the key to my evolution.
Magna. God, look at her face. She realizes now, and like, doesn't matter what happened in the past. There's nothing that's going to stop her from going back and saving her. Because we all know that she still loves Magna.
This is no game. It is survival. One body may be killed, but more are harder to kill. When you are everything, you have nothing to fear. I have conquered many minds. I will soon consume them all.
Come on, Magna.
It is what I was made to do. At last. At last. At last.
Ah, jeez. She makes a pretty hot evil cyborg, but still, don't want this for her. Hey, Santa. I'm here. Can I come in?
I'm home.
To be continued in Doctor Aphra 38. I'm not surprised by this. I assumed that Sanastaros would be her next stop, you know? If we're going to try and rescue Magna, Sanastaros is the only other person I can think of adding to that party, so... Yeah, the droid virus tried with Vader, failed there, moved on to Lobot. That is, TBD at this point. But then Magnetolvin would be the next best bet in terms of a hybrid with high capabilities. So I'm thinking it'll be fine. I'm thinking Aphra and Sana will be able to pull it off. I'm not too worried about her. I'm a little bit worried about her though, because I really like Magnetolvin. I think she's a great character. But yeah, that's Doctor Aphra issue number 37. Another banger. Moving on. Dark Droids proper, D Squad, issue number 2. The Throwdown Showdown. R2-D2 in trouble again. 000 and BT1 versus an IG unit. I don't think it's IG-88. I don't remember. And, of course, R2-D2 himself. The galaxy's first and foremost Swiss Army knife on wheels. Dark Droids, D Squad. The Spark Eternal has merged with an ancient droid intelligence to become something new and terrifying. The Scourge is corrupting droids on both sides of the galactic civil war. Among them is the protocol droid C-3PO. Under the control of the Scourge, 3PO attacked his friend and counterpart R2-D2 and jettisoned him from the rebel flagship Home 1. Following rumors of a homicidal protocol droid, R2 has traveled to the planet of Gallios, only to find the murderous droid 000. Clash of the Droids. Written by Mark Guggenheim. Art by Salva Espin. Let's go. Oh, it's you. What do you have to complain about? It's not like I was trying to murder droids. He's a monster! Run for your lives! Ah! Though the day, as they say, is young. 000, aka 000, homicidal protocol droid. My, you have quite the mouth on you. Thank you for proving my point. What are you even doing here on Gallios? Oh my god, that's so many beeps and whistles. Well, all that was rather expository. As it turns out, my homicidal little friend, BD-1, is suffering from the exact same affliction as your friend, C-3PO. Oh yes, BT and I had just left Z9 City 7 when we encountered the most peculiar mouse droid. It had a strange spider-like droid inside it, and somehow the smaller droid managed to make BT even more murderous than he already was. I'm really rather envious. This is great. They're not going to throw down at all. They're actually going to team up. Oh no, this is fantastic. I'm just glad it's R2 teaming up with Trip and not Chopper, because then it would be... There's no stopping them. It would be nothing but collateral damage. No, helping him never occurred to me. BT is out there killing people as we speak. Why would I ever want to get in the way of that kind of fun? Yes, well, I suppose freedom and self-determination are reasonable goals, albeit slightly less bloody. And what would I be obligated to do in exchange for your assistance? Be that as it may, even assuming we're successful in restoring BT to his proper programming, there's no guarantee you'll be able to do the same for your gold-plated friend. A fair point. Well, as I like to say, when the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a human skull. Yes, I believe I know exactly how to find BT. All we need to do is follow the screams. Run for your lives! This one's even worse! It's out of control! Get out of my way! I don't want to die! BT-1, aka BT-1, Imperial Programmed Assassin Droid, currently corrupted. You picked the wrong cyborg to mess with, you infernal hell droid! Pew, pew. This guy's got a pretty cool Super 90s Dark Horse design to him. I'm sure he's about to get absolutely obliterated on the next page, but yeah, I dig it. Oh, this is really quite delightful.
It would be a shame to put an end to such mayhem. Perhaps we should come back tomorrow. Mind your tone. No one likes a judgmental astromech. As you can see, he appears to be under the influence of the same malignant programming you described. How do you propose we cure him? Interesting. I've never tried electrocuting a droid before.
Seriously? You've never once... That strikes me as very bizarre, considering everything that 000's done.
I think we should test your theory out on an organic or two. I'll have you know I often think of things other than murder. Torture, for example. In any case, where do you propose we find enough power to disrupt BT's circuits?
Winker's Engine Works, serving all your pod racer needs.
Well, the good news is that BT seems to have scared off all the workers. The bad news? Oh, just that it means there are no workers around to murder.
Oh, sick. I see Sebulba's pod racer engines back there. Very nice. And that's Gasgano's rig up there too, I think. It's a great little Easter egg.
This one doesn't appear to have its anti-theft lock engaged. Most likely because it's in such disrepair. Fix it? My talents are more of the destructive variety. Fine, I'll do my best. Of course, you know we'll have to figure out some way of drawing BT out. I was rather hoping you'd say that. You might be interested to know that I calculated BT's odds of killing you as being especially high. Though that number may be inflated by my desire to see some droid-on-droid brutality.
Man, 000's frickin' hilarious. And also, I love the prospect of what they're planning to do here too. Like, we're gonna re-rig a pod racer engine, draw BT out. This is gonna be hilarious. Yep, and there he goes. There goes our new cyborg guy.
Pew, 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 pew.
Beep. What? Got him. Oh shit. Okay. You've created the distraction. Now run for your life. Oh man. Like honestly though, I think that in a straight fight, R2 could probably take him. He may not have the weapons package that BT1 has, but I think he has it up here or in here or wherever it is in the droid body. He's got what it counts though. He's got what it takes. Oh, look at him just swooping up. Why are there so many civilians still standing around? They need to get gone. Oh my god, yes, his little suction grappler. Haha, gotcha. Nice. Smack him on the side. R2 for the win. See, doesn't matter how many fancy weapons you have attached to you. All he needs is a little grappling thing and he's good to go. And a little bit of luck. This is so humiliating for BT1, right? Good job, R2. We all knew you could do it. Absolutely Janeway mode. Just outsmarting a superior foe. Oh, okay. Here we go. He's starting to adapt. How did they do that? How did they put so much of a facial expression in this tin can with lights on it? Like, you can absolutely see that look in his eyes of like, uh-oh. Oh, BT. I'm afraid this might hurt a little. Yes! Yes, let's go! Though, when I typically say that, it's because I'm afraid it will only hurt a little. That's... Oh, wow. With the ionization beam between the engines, of course. If your hand gets caught in the beam, it's going to go numb for hours.
Well, that was delightfully chaotic. He's going to be terribly cross if he comes to. Okay, fine. When? I thought I made myself quite clear on that. I'm not entirely sure why BT or I should help you. That's a not entirely unfair point. Very well, if BT recovers, yes, when he recovers, we'll see what we can do about reuniting you with your little golden buddy. Oh, what could it be now?
IG-88, assassin droid turned bounty hunter. Fuck yes. Oh, I love it.
There's probably little chance he's here for you, is there? That's what I thought. 000, you and BT-1 are the subject of a bounty for the variety of crimes committed on Milvain, including murder, aggravated assault, and dismemberment. What about the decapitations? That was some of my best work.
Don't underestimate me. After all, this unit just wiped out the entirety of the Unbroken clan. It's true, we all saw it happen.
Is that meant to impress me? Because it does. Surrender now. If this unit is compelled to use force, it will go badly for you. BT, those delightful missiles of yours would be most convenient right now, so feel free to reboot at any time. Oh, well. The thing of it is, I consider myself more a psychopath than a fighter. My point being, if you don't help me out with my problem, BT and I will be unable to help you out with yours.
Oh man, R2's got to fight BT-1 and IG-88 in the same day. Yes! Fire extinguisher!
Is that a fire extinguisher? Are you trying to hurt this unit with a fire extinguisher? Oh, this is going to be most unpleasant. Where are you?
With the cutter! Yes! Just sawing his leg off.
You are starting to really annoy this unit. What did you even hope to accomplish with that little stunt? Distract this unit from what?
Pshunk.
And here I was afraid the day might end without me hurting anyone. Fool. Bringing a hydro spanner to a blaster fight.
Pew! Oh no! He can take a couple hits though.
Now, this unit is going to take the 2 bounties, and you're going to help. You will if you don't want to be turned to scrap. So, what's it going to be? Wise choice.
I mean, potentially he could get through to IG-88's logic, and maybe IG-88 will help him rescue 3PO? Doubtful, but... Or actually, could R2 put a bounty on 3PO for him? Because, I mean, R2 theoretically has access to all of the New Republic coffers, right? Or Rebellion coffers at this point, but still.
This unit already told you, this unit doesn't care about any droid corruption, and this unit definitely doesn't care about 3PO, whoever he is.
Ah, well, I guess that answers my question. I could have just read a little bit further.
This unit's only interest is in getting back to Milvain and receiving the credits for crit. What now?
4LOM, aka 4LOM, reprogrammed protocol droid, bounty hunter.
IG-88, 4LOM. No, he's not a friend. More like a professional rival. If your plan was to snake this unit's bounties, you should have brought along your friend Zuckus. I'm here for the astromech. Are your audio receptors malfunctioning? This unit told you, he and the protocol droid are my bounty. Not that one. The silver one. How interesting. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, he's back! Okay. Cool design guy didn't die. What do you know? To be continued. Fantastic. Well, that went a very different way than I expected. I thought we were just going to get Trip and R2 duking it out, but it makes way more sense that they would end up like teaming up because they're both of their respective partners of the duo has been corrupted and they got to get them back together. And now it's even more complicated. We've got IG-88 and 4LOM. And he's like, you should have brought Zuckuss with you. And he's like, yeah, but this is the droids arc, so he's not allowed. Droids only. Which is also why I was very surprised that this organic survived. And he's going to be in the next issue too. Although I still... We'll see. We'll see. He definitely has like a Glup Shido energy. And I don't know if he's being introduced as like a new recurring character. Or if he's just the next obstacle that we've got to overcome in the story. You know what I mean? But this was really good. This was fun. And that concludes Comics with Katarn for this week. We only had the 2 issues, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed reading these 2 stories alongside me. Yeah, Dark Droids is getting better and better. And I love this current trend of the Marvel Comics doing these crossovers. I think it's the right move. And it just, I don't know, it makes it more fun. And I know that there are people out there that don't read all the comics, you know, and only read Star Wars Invader, don't read Doctor Aphra, don't read this or that. And, like, yes, you're missing out a little bit, and that can make the crossovers feel a bit more disjointed when, like, you haven't read the Bounty Hunters issues that tie into it, for example. But I don't know. I think that just serves as an argument for why you should be reading all the comics, personally. That's my perspective on it, because the only way to not be missing out on any of the story that's unfolding is to consume the story in all of the various mediums that it unfolds in, basically. That's, like, the only way to do it. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, and reading these comics. I'll be back at the same time next week with whatever brand new Star Wars comics come to us then, and I'm looking forward to it. But until then, have a great time, and as always, may the Force be with you.